Good afternoon. English questions from RTHK. So you mentioned 3 specific areas you will focus on. Can you share more specifics about those goals, especially in the first year of your tenure? And what is your main priority out of the 3 areas? And the second question is, who will be taking your former position as number 2 in the force? Thank you.
Thank you for your questions. And talking about the 3 main areas, first and foremost, it must be the most important and instrumental for us to safeguard the national security. And at the same time, I mentioned previously about the hoping to enhance the national security awareness of the whole community. I think after 5 years of the enactment of the national security law, I think still the society or even some member of the public that we want them to understand more about what do we mean by national security. This is far most important because after all we understand the national security. If we don't have any national security, I don't think that we have a very stable society at all. As regards to your second questions talking about I mean, number 2, you mean the Deputy Commissioner of the Operations. Yes, we have always a very well-established mechanism talking about promotion, appointment, etc. So we will also follow that footstep, and I will timely inform the public once it has been confirmed.
Okay, any other questions?
Good afternoon. Some questions from South China Morning Post. You've mentioned the need to enhance societal awareness of national security. 5 years on from the first national security law in Hong Kong, what awareness gaps have you spotted despite a widespread media reports and publicity campaigns on national security over the past 5 years? With criminal activity becoming increasingly international amid rising geopolitical tensions and even sanctions on Hong Kong officials, how do you plan to maintain cooperation with overseas law enforcement agencies?
Yeah, thank you for your questions. And talk about how to enhance security awareness, and then what sort of gap that we have seen. That I'm sure that everyone is aware about this legislation of the national security, but I think, in fact, the scope of national security is far more extensive than what we always mention about. Okay, so we understand there are more than solely about talking about the how normally that we've seen the area of national security now. And also, I think somehow, as I also highlighted earlier, that very often we've heard about, the overall situation, the social, the overall situation in Hong Kong is pretty stable right now. And so why do we still need to conduct so many investigations or continue some arrest, etc. So they think that the threat has gone, but in fact it's not. I think very obvious that we can see very often some people are still trying to seek their ways and to see if there are any loopholes that they can use it to instigate some actions to threaten the national security. And talking about the sanctions, whether there will be anything that would affect our cooperations with our overseas law enforcement agencies, I think we have very well established the channel to cooperate with different overseas law enforcement agencies, say, for example, through the Interpol channel. And also, from time to time, that we will receive some requests, and also reciprocally, that we will also send some requests to other overseas law enforcement agencies. I don't think that the sanction that would be, there are any significant impact for this topic.
2 questions from AFP. First of all, the police have issued bounties against overseas activists in the past. How will you evaluate whether these sorts of bounties are successful And will police issue more of these bounties? My second question is about freedom of assembly in Hong Kong. Under your tenure, do you foresee that police will approve more public assemblies, public marches, and so on, protest marches?
Talking about the whether we will issue more bounties, I think that's a very sensitive one that we will not comment anything in relation to the issuance at this moment. And talking about freedom of assembly, in fact, citizens in Hong Kong, according to the basic law, they enjoy the privilege of the freedom of assembly and also public speech, etc. But of course, for every this kind of public event that we will evaluate and also the conduct threat assessment. So I think it is subject-based and depends on the events and also the capability of the organizers, etc. Thank you.
好，最後兩題，呢位藍色衫女士。
處長，我是深圳卫视的，想用普通话提问一下，就是关于现在的犯罪，其实也有很多跨境犯罪的现象，包括一些高科技的犯罪，在这方面您有没有跟内地的一些有关部门进行过交流？另外就是现在高科技方面，深圳也有很多高科技的一些做法，有没有一些未来的一些互相联通的一些计划呢？
好，你好，我尝试用普通话回答你这个问题，如果说的不灵光，你就不要介意。其实这个跨境的罪案，其实我们跟内地的不同的公安的同行也是有很紧密的联系，特别是比如说这个诈骗案，这个诈骗案我们也是很多的交流，比如说我们也跟这个国内的国家反诈中心有一些不同的联系，还有就是这个刚刚我们上2个星期，我们就到了这个北京，跟这个国家教育局，跟他们也是希望这到香港念书的港漂，也是希望可以多做一点的功夫，令他们知道这个有这个机会，他们会在香港被骗。然后你说的高科技。对，也是国内也是有很多高科技，我们也是知道，我们也是跟国内不同的提供这些高科技的公司也是有一些联系，我们也是希望可以应用这些高科技在我们每一个范畴里面。谢谢。
好，最後一題，前面藍色衫，前面藍。
周 Sir 你好，大公報嘅，想了解就係咧，即係關於打擊太空油毒品呢方面嘅問題。即係自從警方今年年初推出咗個試紙，去方便前線嘅警員喺巡邏嗰陣咧，如果懷疑有人吸食太空油毒品嘅話，可以上前去做檢查，然後去採取行動嘅。然後想了解一下就係而家推出咗個試紙嘅成效，同埋就而家面對打擊太空油毒品呢方面嘅問題，尤其是就係青少年吸食嘅情況，會遇到啲咩挑戰，以及未來會有冇啲咩新嘅策略嚟去打擊呢方面嘅問題，尤其是點樣去阻止以及係去處理青少年吸食太空油毒品呢個問題，會有啲乜嘢新嘅策略或者有啲咩方法呢？唔該。
好，唔該晒先。咁多謝晒你嘅提問啦。咁較早前呢，我哋都已經開始推出咗用試紙啦。其實亦都有好多唔同嘅案件，亦都係因為用試紙咧就係作出拘捕。咁亦都見到咧嗰個成效啊，初步嘅成效，亦都見到咧係有一啲數字上面咧可能都會上升，咁呢個咧亦都係正證明到咧，我哋依家打擊嘅策略咧開始漸見成效。咁但係呢個咧亦都唔可以話就咁樣掉以輕心，因為相信咧呢個仍然會係維持一段時間，我哋仍然係要繼續同唔同嘅單位要繼續咧去努力啦，點樣去打擊呢一個太空油毒品啦。咁再加上咧就係我諗喺打擊方面咧，我哋其中一個主要嘅其中一個環節咧就會係喺呢一個情報收集方面啦，希望喺呢度咧係可以做多少少，譬如點樣流入啊，或者係有冇一啲人咧係主要咧係負責售賣呢一類型嘅太空油毒品， 好啦，咁啊講到年青人方面咧，我諗其中一個重點咧，一定會係喺教育宣傳嗰方面嘅。其實我哋亦都做咗唔同嘅功夫啦。咁啊，除咗我哋之外，除咗警隊之外咧，其實保安局個禁毒處其實亦都係做緊唔同類型嘅一啲宣傳教育嘅工作嘅。咁喺警方方面咧，其實我哋頭先我亦都有講過啦。禁毒領袖學院其實亦都係透過呢一類型嘅一啲唔同嘅一啲節目啊，或者係一啲教育嘅環節啊，令到啲同學咧可以喺佢哋學校裏面咧都推廣呢一個禁毒嘅概念，係俾其他嘅同學。希望咧係透過，因為淨係靠警隊自己嘅成員去做咧，可能個工作咧未必能夠咧係太過廣泛。如果能夠有唔同學校學生，佢哋自己都會同自己嘅朋輩去講咧，可能嗰個效應都唔少嘅。咁我哋啱啱喺過往咧，最近亦都做咗一連串嘅一啲功夫，係喺一啲更加少嘅小朋友，可能喺小學生開始，亦都係已經會有一啲嘅譬如一啲可能一啲話劇啊，另外一啲比較一啲輕鬆啲嘅方法咧，去令到啲小朋友咧更加明白究竟太空人毒品對佢哋嘅影響係幾大。咁我相信咧假以時日咧，我相信會令到更加多嘅年青人知道吸食太空油毒品其實係真係一個毒品嚟嘅。呢個唔係一個潮流，呢個係一個毒品，係對佢哋個健康係有嚴重嘅影響。可能之後咧，佢哋會好後悔。希望喺後悔之前咧，我哋能夠做多少少嘅功夫。唔該。
周 Sir 俾多一條電視台啊，後邊。
周 Sir 你好，無線嘅。首先都請教翻頭先一開始有講過，希望即係都警民同心，即係一齊合作啦。但都想了解翻，其實你自己點評估而家係咪大家市民都係咁支持警隊工作啦？同埋其實另外一啲唔太支持嘅，又點樣可以令到佢哋回復翻個信心？同埋就係其實頭先有行家都提到反修例事件入邊嘅一啲年輕人，其實而家有冇一個具體啲嘅做法係會唔會繼續追究啊？定係點樣處理法咧？唔該。
好，咁關於喺2019年當時反修例事件啦，咁亦都有一啲年青人，頭先你有講過啦。咁其實我哋都係根據翻依法去處理佢哋嘅案件啦。咁至於你話點樣去睇年青人，或者唔好話年青人啦，即係點樣喺大家同警民同心去防罪滅罪呢方面，我相信咧每一個市民咧都一定會係希望自己嘅家園咧係安全，同埋係出街嘅時候你唔會擔心。咁呢個咧正正都係一直以嚟大家唔需要去懷疑嘅，冇理由會希望自己嘅家園係唔安全嘅。咁亦都我哋見到有好多情況下咧，好多市民咧係幫助我哋去，其實佢嘅幫助可能好簡單，其實佢報案已經係一個幫助嚟。咁我諗呢一個咧，無論佢係對警隊嘅睇法係如何都好咧，佢都一定係會做。咁我亦都希望咧，佢哋會繼續同一時間繼續守法，繼續去支持。繼續去支持呢個社會，大家去打擊罪案。騙案嘅，你見到有機會自己身邊嘅朋友會俾人被騙嘅，提出幫手講一聲。見到有罪案發生嘅，打個電話報警。喺安全嘅情況下，話翻俾我哋聽當時嘅情況係點。咁我覺得呢個咧係我哋會繼續去做，同埋咧係會繼續去同市民咧各界咧去做多啲接觸，希望咧係令到佢哋會更加多人可以能夠幫到唔係幫緊警隊，其實係幫緊整個社會，即係幫緊整個香港。唔該。好，thank you。